Affidavit.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's the We Break Silence show with the We Break Silence crew. It's your boy E.Charlez, Pamela, Rosario, Walken, Vania. It's been so long, especially for me.
What, 2 years?
Take a break.
Probably been like 2 years.
Took a nice break.
Yeah, probably been like 2 years.
All right,
Sometimes we need a vacation.
Yeah. But welcome to our 2022 I Can't Believe It news yearly recap. We couldn't make it last year because I think I had a schedule conflict.
I think you were moving.
Yeah.
No.
Weren't you moving out of your house
it
with
was
that
a
time?
schedule conflict. No.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I was moving.
I think
You're right.
You
I'm sorry.
were taking everything out of your
More
house
than
and putting it in storage and like, yeah. It was
Yes.
something.
And then 2020 was the pandemic.
Yes.
Oh.
And that's the last time you guys heard from us too. That's when we had Zoom, and that
Yeah.
was terrible.
Oh,
I apologize.
man.
Yeah, we tried.
I hated that. I hated that.
I think everybody was like trial and error with Zoom. Everybody was just giving it a try.
It was
Yeah.
tough.
I'm sure people
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, but this year flew by, y'all. Like it
did.
flew by so fast. But before we get started, how was everybody's 2022? Can I start though?
Yeah,
Please.
go ahead.
Take the
Mine's has been terrible.
Oh, no. Dang.
I'm broke, dude.
It can't be that bad.
I on some real, I don't like this year.
What's one positive thing that you will walk out of 2022 and bring
Probably-
into 2023?
Probably being with you guys.
There you go.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
We back on
I'm dead
road.
serious.
Back
That's
on
it.
tour again.
That's it.
You know, God is good. All glory to God.
Yeah.
It has been a rough year for me, but you know, I'm happy I'm here with you guys, and we survived it.
There you go.
And as y'all know, I took a social media break, so I cleared my mind a little bit about
There
a
you
lot
go.
of things. But I feel better now.
That's it.
Good.
How to get rid of a lot of mental stuff. And we'll talk about that too.
Get your
when we bring
mind
up
right.
Social media, but it's crazy. But anyways, that's my 22.
What
How about
Marshawn
yours,
Lynch
Pam?
say? He said, take care of your mentals.
Yes.
Mental.
Yes. You're right. Pam, how was yours?
I mean, it was pretty good. I learned a lot. I went through my own challenges too this year. But I'm going into 2023 with healed, with positivity, with love,
Let's
with
do it.
healthy relationships,
Let's
with
do
great
it.
friendships, a wonderful marriage, wonderful children.
Let's do
And despite the obstacles, I'm blessed, and I realized that this year.
Word. That's what's up. How about you,
dope.
Cash?
Listen, man. Cash walking his dad walking now. Had a whole baby in 2022. So, I mean, yeah.
Ain't gonna be
obviously-
cash walking no more. Wait
Yeah,
till
right.
the baby start preschool.
It's a whole new set of challenges, something I'm looking forward to. As we were talking before the show, a whole nother respect that I have for my girlfriend, Carissa. It's been a crazy year, but totally worth it, and I'm excited for the future for the first time in in a long time. Before we would just your day in, your day out, and you kind of get into a lull, so to speak. But when you have a kid, like, you start looking like way more into the future, and not just for him, but for me too. And it's just it's exciting stuff to be able to do that. So I've had a good year.
Nice.
I can't get over the fact that you have a girlfriend because we did the show for 3 years, and every day Cash was single.
Yep.
Just taking care.
She's a good woman, huh? She must be
She
good.
has to be.
She must be good.
has to be.
She's fantastic.
It was
She is
crazy.
fantastic.
So
Settle
that's
down.
what's up, though.
I have no
that's
doubt
dope.
that
That's
she
dope.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
And last but
She's
not
good.
least,
Perfect for me.
yes.
That's good.
Last but not least, Miss Vania, how was your 2022?
2022. It was good. I honestly don't remember a lot of 2020. Like, I think it was a fairly good year. I forgot everything that's happened before September because that's when I got.
Hey,
She
talk
became
to
a
me,
whole
nice.
fiancé.
Where's Kim? Oh yeah,
Okay.
Fiancé. I'm gonna call you fiancé.
Congratulations again.
For the show.
Put a ring on
Anything
it.
before that,
Put a
I
ring
don't
on
really
it.
No matter,
care.
because you're a fiancé now.
But yeah, I think 2022 was good. It was a fast year. I feel like everything
Yeah.
just like
Yo,
the
this year flew by so
Seriously.
fast, yo. Oh my gosh.
dude. When I was waiting for her to be like pregnant, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's pregnant, and then it's crazy how fast that all went by. It was like she told me September.
Wow.
See, September was a.
So that's
was
why
a
I
big
feel like
month.
the year felt fast, but apparently for all y'all, it flew by.
Yo, it flew by.
It really flew. So
Wow. That's
here
dope.
we are, end of the year.
That's dope, yo. All right, so let's get started, y'all.
Yeah,
We're gonna follow the same format we did a couple years ago. So let's start with the sad moments. Pam, you ready?
Let's get them out of the way.
We have a few. So we had a few lost in
We
this year.
had big losses.
Yep.
Big ones,
we had
yeah.
Takeoff.
Oh my gosh, that was tough.
NPNB Rock.
Cash, what's your thoughts on it?
Listen,
Takeoff was sad.
we always
Takeoff was sad.
That was the sad
like,
one.
he was
They
like,
were both
not-
sad.
Yeah.
They were
Well,
both
they're
sad.
both sad, but
Because, but they were both sad, and they both were two completely different things, two parts of hip hop that I wish would go away. Because we all love this music, we all love the culture. Somebody coming to rob P&B in the middle of a restaurant in broad daylight and take his chain from him, like that type of stuff has to stop.
In front of his wife,
In front
too,
of his girl, like
Yeah.
he's just out trying to come to a regular place, like. Those are the things that like the normal like civilians need to stop doing that, because that's when celebrities stop coming through the neighborhood, and that's what like we as fans we want to see them come
Yeah,
up and be
absolutely.
normal.
Right.
And then when it comes to
Humanize them.
Takeoff, I mean that's just terrible, a terrible accident, a terrible tragedy. I mean the dude just gets hit with a bullet for an incident that had nothing to do with him. He was
my
just standing
gosh,
there.
bro.
Standing there.
And it's just terrible. Unbelievable talent. I love their
was
album.
slept on.
Yo, I
was
love the
slept
album
on.
that him and
Out of all
Quavo
three
just
of
put
them?
out.
Yeah.
He was always the one that was slept on because he was and he played his role staying in the background. You know, Quavo got the hooks.
chill. He was
Offset.
very chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, he
So it's just sad to see that, and I want to just get the violence out of our game, out of our culture, man.
Yeah,
I really don't want to see us have to bury any more of these successful young black men.
Right. And they're
Yeah.
so young. Like,
Yeah.
literally have their whole
And just
lives
starting their
ahead of
20,
career.
them.
27, he
Yeah,
was 28.
no, you're right.
beginning of their career.
You're right, Pam.
Yeah.
No,
So
they
sad.
had and they were young. I don't think he was 30 yet, right?
No.
They're not 30 yet.
No.
No, well, I think he was the youngest
I
of
think
them
he
all.
was the youngest.
Yeah, he's like 27, I believe.
because Offset, he's 30. He just turned 31.
And Quavo's the oldest. He's
Yeah.
like 31, 32 or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Terrible,
Yeah,
man.
man, that's sad, man.
And it's sad because it's a loss, but
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth, we lost her this
Oh,
year
that's
too.
right.
That was a
lived to
big
be
one,
80.
yeah.
I think she was in her 80s.
She
I
lived a
believe.
long,
Yeah,
good
She
life.
did,
Wow.
she did,
I
she
guess I
did.
should have looked up her.
Think about how many things.
Yeah,
Think about how many things that she's seen,
She's seen a lot,
for
for
you know, and just it's just so many different times in the world
Yep.
that she's seen,
Oh,
and
yeah.
obviously being the Queen of England, like you're included in a lot of things. So
Oh, yeah.
imagine just like diplomatically speaking, like the things she's seen in politics and in all. It's just so much stuff that she's seen and
Yep.
been a part of.
And we
No.
lost
Have you
also
guys
Bill.
seen, sorry,
Go ahead, go
kind
ahead.
of off track, but have you guys seen Meghan and Harry?
I have. I'm on
Netflix.
episode 5. I'm not
Okay.
done yet.
I haven't
So,
seen
okay.
it. I
You gotta
haven't seen
watch it. You really
Yeah?
do.
Is it good?
She goes through so much.
Really?
She really does.
But
Wow.
it's like an interesting peek into that whole
into
world.
the whole
That
royal
world,
family.
yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot about. Remember Brandon? He always talked about
Shout
his
outs
royal
Brendan,
wedding.
yep.
Brandon.
Shout outs
Yeah.
Brendan
Oh my
Colbert.
God.
Brandon,
Big
my
fan of
guy.
ours.
We see you,
He-
Colbert.
Harry and Meghan remind me of Brandon because I remember during that time was when he was getting married and he wanted
Right.
to bring his royal wedding to
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
You know, so I
Right.
always think about him. When
And don't forget, we hosted his wedding
Yeah,
too.
We did.
That was last year, right?
That was- yeah,
that was last
that was a
year,
good gig.
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
So
fun.
if you guys haven't watched it, it's really interesting to see into like how the royal family, you know, they talk about Princess Diana too and everything.
I gotta check that out.
And Princess,
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but
Yep.
I
I'm looking
definitely
forward
gotta
to
check that out. Yeah,
wow.
for sure.
Wow.
Harry and Meghan, huh?
Yeah.
They let us inside finally to see
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah.
They spilled a little bit of tea.
Yeah.
A little bit.
And then we also lost Bill Russell this year.
Oh
Wow.
man,
11-time champion,
Yeah.
Cash.
Mr. Bill.
Yeah, I know you have
It
a
will
lot
never
to
be
say
done
about that,
again.
Cash.
Yeah.
It will never be done again.
It will
And
never
there's
be done, and they retired the number.
they retired
6.
the number 6. Only players that are actively wearing it right
Yeah.
now will be able to wear it from this year moving forward. No
Yes.
one will wear
Yeah.
the number 6 anymore. That's
Wow, that's
the
big.
impact he's had as a
That's
player. Every player that plays knows about him because he has an insurmountable number of championships. Like everybody's like, oh, if you come into basketball, you look and see like who won the most championships, and a lot of people think it's like Michael Jordan. Or
Yeah,
like,
nah,
no,
you forget about
Bill
Bill,
Russell
man.
played 11 or 13 years and won 11.
Wow.
Wow.
Unstoppable.
Wow.
And his
Crazy.
talent was
Accomplishment for sure.
like, don't get me wrong, the talent back then isn't what it is now, but his
Yeah.
talent was
You could
was
notice.
advanced at that time.
He would still. You could put him anywhere you want on the list
Yeah.
of like all-time list of like great players,
Yeah.
but he is gonna measure up against any player that you put on that list. I don't care where you put him. He is an all-time great player. All-time great.
Wow, that's crazy.
and then I'm aging us a little bit because we also lost Bob Saget, right?
Oh
You
my
guys
God!
Are
This
we
one-
aging ourselves right now?
I don't think so. Are we like I feel like
Everywhere you go.
House.
Full House was
Yeah.
like was that? I don't know. Full House I feel like was like a
I mean, they
a
have Fuller
blending of
House
eras.
now, so I guess
Yeah.
yeah.
That was the 90s. Is the 90s? Are we old?
Yeah.
That's why I'm
I
saying
don't
aging
know.
ourselves. That's
think
why I
we
said,
are.
I'm like, do I want
Are
to say
we?
Bob
I
Saget?
don't-
Do you guys know who
that
Bob Saget is?
Yeah,
don't
man.
know,
Bob
man.
Saget, funny
Wow.
dude.
Yeah.
He was
He was
the funniest. And that's
And
the
he
thing.
did
Danny
America's
America's Funniest
videos. Yes.
That is my
Yes.
fondest memory. So Full House wasn't really the reason I was into Bob Saget like that. My mom was like a big America's Funniest Videos, and then we were, we would always watch it when we get together as a family, like on holidays. If she didn't want to watch football, she'd be like, "Put on America's Funniest Home
Yeah,
Videos."
yeah.
And Bob Saget, man.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think that he came from that and like Full House, and then if you hear his real comedy, like it's like real raunchy.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah.
you wouldn't think that he was like this
Yeah,
TV dad, like come out.
Nah, he was,
Huge fan of comedy. Yeah, Bob Saget will be missed.
Yes, for sure. And most recently, Twitch. Can
Yeah,
you
that was
believe
crazy. That
Twitch?
DJ Twitch one, man.
I could not. I watched
Yeah.
his TikToks, him and his wife Allison.
My
I
wife was
watched
really
them
hurt
for-
about that.
I know. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
I think I was like in shock when I read
Yes.
it. Like I literally looked, I saw the picture, and I like stared.
I was like, no,
out
wait,
the
not
window
him.
for like
No,
a
not-
good 2 minutes. Because
Yeah.
I was like, wait, did I really just read that? Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's so sad, and you really
And
think
by
about
suicide. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's even
saying.
my
worse,
God.
man.
You
Like
think
you
about
got the house, you got the career, you got
Seemingly
the
perfect
family.
life.
Wife,
Seemingly
beautiful
good life.
children, 3 little beautiful children.
Wow.
Back to it again. Take care of your mentals, man.
Yeah,
because
man.
you really don't know the kind of darkness is going on inside
Yo,
people's head.
it's a lot,
he
bro.
was living the dream.
Yeah, he
He's
was.
working on TV. He's doing what he loves. He's got a
DeGeneres.
beautiful
He was on the
wife.
Ellen DeGeneres
Right.
show.
Ellen show, yeah.
That's insane. That's huge.
What a success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
for
goes to
sure.
show you, like, you don't understand the power that mental
Yeah.
darkness has.
Take over you.
You can have all these things,
Yeah.
but yet still want to end your life.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, what could have been so bad? I guess I would never understand.
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Like, what could have been so
There's
bad?
something that has
So
to be.
sad,
There's more to the story, but then it's like when it's suicide, you'll never know. You know,
That's tough, man.
You
I
never
heard
know what was bothering him, what took him there.
They said that he left a note. I haven't
Did
looked
he?
into what it said,
Oh, okay.
but they said that there was some type of note that was left.
Yeah,
at the
yeah. I
hotel
did
he
read
was
that
at.
he did leave a note, but
Okay.
I didn't read the content of the.
A lot of times they don't give you reasons though. They just like tell you like,
How they
"Oh, I
felt.
love you, and it's not your fault, and I just
true.
have to go." You know,
Yeah.
it's sad, but
Yeah.
It's so sad.
It is very
Yeah.
sad. So I'm really and that's the most recent. So that's why I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that's the most recent one. And then lastly, we had Brittany Griner who got arrested in Russia for oils, right? Was it a?
she had
She had
the hashish
the
oil.
hashish oil,
Yes,
yeah.
legal in the United
back
States.
now.
Can I say something?
She's back.
Can I say something? Brittany, I'm happy she's out.
Yes,
But come on, bro. You can't be in no airport and no stuff like that. If no one's holding you accountable, I will. Because I'm seeing everybody holding her hand and all that. Somebody got to be real with yo. I got love for you, Brittany. But come on, bro. You can't be in the international airport, TSA, with them oils. You know better, bro. You got your family here in the States. No, Brittany.
Well, Esther's
I'm
mad at
sorry.
you, Brittany.
No, I'm sorry.
it's
Nobody's saying nothing
it's
like.
easier to say it now that she's home. And,
No,
you know,
I would have said it if she
I'm
was
sure
still
a
locked up.
family member. I'm sure a
Oh, you
family
know me.
member or two has said that to her. I'm not gonna do that. I'm looking at it like this. She made a mistake. Regardless of what it is, she became a political prisoner. Because even in Russia, they don't look at marijuana like or cannabis in that type of way either.
No.
They just held her because it still is illegal there, and they knew that they
Yes.
could get back somebody of their own because she's a high-profile U.S. celebrity. So it's unfortunate.
Yes.
That she had that stuff in there, but if we're really looking at it in the grand scheme of things, like she ain't hurt nobody.
No,
that
she
stuff
didn't.
wasn't gonna hurt nobody. There's much. The dude that they traded her for in a prisoner trade was an arms dealer who selling weapons to people who were probably killing entire cities of people, villages of people.
They treated that trade like it was an NBA trade. Did you think
Exactly.
it was fair? I think they should have added that other guy.
I think they should have added that
The-
other guy.
I forgot his
We're
name.
giving you an arms dealer, but
Yeah.
at that point, you know,
We should have had 2 for 1, bro.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no.
that should have been something. I think
they should have gave us some
they
draft
said,
picks.
They said the other guy that they have was too
some pick
valuable.
swaps.
He was too valuable of a prisoner. That's exactly the words they used. Because he's in there for some type of espionage. So he's like a spy. So when they catch spies in Russia, because they think everybody's spies,
Right.
they think they're all spies.
But I feel bad because the other guy that's American that's locked up in there, he's
Yeah.
innocent and he fought for our country and, he's just
Yeah.
sitting there and he's like, I'm happy Brittany's home, but hey, I'm here too. I want to go back to my family. So we should have had 2 for 1.
So
Especially for that crazy
before you
Russian
jumped
guy.
on her, Brittany has sworn, and her wife Sherelle have sworn to put in focus and all the money
and I
into
respect
getting
that.
people like that
And-
back, political prisoners in other countries. They're going to start a cause. That's good.
Yeah.
And I wasn't mad at her at that part. My thing is, Brittany, you and TSA, you know they don't like us. You know
they search your back, girl. You
Exactly.
6'9".
Like, come on.
She's 6'9" with dreads in Russia.
Exactly.
They know who you are.
I'm
They're
just
going through
holding-
her bags for sure.
Wouldn't you guys like if your friends held you accountable?
Yes.
All my friends do hold me accountable.
That's all.
Sure.
That's
I
all
think
I'm
everybody
doing.
needs accountability,
That's all. But
for sure.
I never heard anyone hold her accountable.
My
So I
friends
had to
hold
do
me
it. I'm sorry.
accountable.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's went off real quick.
She's
That's
home.
what's
She's home.
important.
That's what's up.
That's good.
Welcome home, Brittany.
All right, Pam, that was great. Thank you for that. Let's switch over to the entertainment moments.
Oh yeah.
I can't. I actually forgot that this happened. The Will Smith slap. The Will Smith.
That's how long ago it was, right?
Yeah.
Can I say
I'm
something?
like,
Can I say something,
I got
y'all?
mad all over again.
That's the night I signed out of all my social media. I'm like,
I was like, Will Smith, Will.
that was the last thing I saw, and I'm like, yo, I need a break, bro. I'll see y'all later. And I peaced out.
This black man slapping black man. I can't take it. We tearing our whole community down.
I was.
It got to
I'm
him.
still at a loss for words. Like,
That was-
really, Will? Like, come
that was
on.
crazy.
All the years that he's worked so hard to have a good image, you're gonna ruin it in that. At your first Emmy,
Yeah.
like
And-
that
That was
moment,
wild.
you
Yeah.
ruined that.
He
moment
won his
for
he won the
yourself.
Emmy later.
He did. but
He slapped
still
that
won.
man, went sat back
And
down,
still won the Emmy.
and still won the Emmy.
I
love it.
guess, but
Oh, the Oscar, excuse me, the Oscar. It was an Oscar.
Did that?
Why,
I forgot.
Why do
I'm-
you guys think
Go
that
ahead.
he what would have driven him to?
You see the look. You see the look that Jada gave him.
But I don't even think it was that serious.
You are black women.
Cause
This has
you
been
remember-
lingering for a while. The
remember-
disrespect that Jada's been with Will has been lingering for a long time.
And
It's
Jada
not-
laughed
it's
a
not-
little.
There always some shade at them.
Yeah.
Remember
Always some
she laughed
shade.
And then she rolled her eyes, and then Will Smith was like, "Oh, okay, let me go
Yeah.
do something about
He
it."
got up, took the slow walk up there too. He
you read his
reached
book?
back
You read his
Oh,
book?
yeah.
from the back to the back.
In his book, he kind of
West
touches
Side
a little
Philly
bit
punch.
on
Crazy.
like
Born and raised.
the kind of troubles with Jada. He touches on it a little bit in his book. So they've been having their little issues. For a
I
while.
I feel like everybody been coming for them.
Yeah.
I feel like it was a little like he just had to kind of like what's the word? Like
Defend his wife.
defend his wife, but I felt like he kind of had to like make a statement.
Oh, okay.
Because why? Because on the other hand, he could have after the show or something been like, "Yo, Chris,
Checked him and said, "Yeah."
don't ever speak to my wife." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but
He
I
coulda
felt
even
like in the
kept that energy,
moment,
yeah.
Like maybe it was just to save from being embarrassed or whatever. He just felt like he
I'm
had
gonna
to-
slap you on national TV right
Yeah.
now. I'm not waiting.
Like his
Because if
pride
he waited,
just, like bubbled up.
yeah. Because if he waited, the fire inside of him might have cooled down.
Yeah.
So he said, "I gotta let this out right now."
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta let this out
Couldn't
right
believe it.
now.
I was like,
That was
come
crazy.
on, Will.
And-
After so many years.
I was gonna say this, Pam. You and I, we used to love Will Smith's
Yeah.
Instagram. Is it still the same? Like, does he still
I don't think I
have?
follow him anymore.
Damn, for real?
Dang.
I like.
Wow.
Will, you lost the
Really?
fan.
I was
Wow.
mad at
You
him.
lost the fan,
Yo,
Will
'cause you and
Smith.
I-
But
we're
then I
both
watched
fans.
Emancipation, and I loved him all over again. Did you
I
see
heard it
Emancipation?
so good.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God,
see
he
that.
did a wonderful
That's the
job.
thing. He's really come a long
Okay.
way as an actor.
So, is Will Smith back? Is his level of respect back? Do people love him again?
I ain't lose no respect for him for slapping somebody. That's not. I come from like listen. People get slapped. People get punched. These things happen. I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I lost respect, but it just made me look at him differently. Like,
Yeah, I think so
It just
too. I
made me
think-
like question like what is going on in your
Yeah.
mind. Like it sounds like there's
West
a lot-
Philadelphia, born and raised.
That, but also like, but it was like almost like a level of concern. Like, are you okay, Will? You know what I mean? Like to outburst to that level. Like, is everything okay?
If you read his book,
Maybe.
you kind of get a little bit of a
Maybe
idea,
something's
because he
going on,
talked
but I think
about-
it's just West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah, he did kind of touch a little bit on like he worked really hard to keep the image of like the blended family with Jada and his ex-wife and the children. Like, so he talks about like how important image was to him. And towards the end of the book, he's kind of understanding that he has to learn to just let some things go. So he does kind of touch on his troubles a little bit. And
That's good.
you know, the image that he went through and all that. So
That's good.
I think there is something underlying that, you know, we don't know that he's always kept to himself. And I think now he's being a little more open about it.
Yeah.
Period.
But I don't think I lost respect either. I was just mad at him. I'm like, come on, we worked so hard to get to the Emmy, and you gonna do it like this? Like, why would you do that?
That was crazy. Though.
It was an Oscar.
Shout outs to Will.
I mean, an Oscar. Yes, I'm
It was
sorry.
an Oscar.
I'm sorry, an Oscar. You're right.
Shout outs to Will though.
And then Elon Musk. I'm sorry, I mispronounced his name. Elon Musk buys Twitter. What do you guys feel about that?
I mean, it's weird what he's did on there. I'm an
I
avid
don't
Twitter
get what
user.
I don't
He's
get
just
what
got
he's doing.
2 different check marks now. Like you got to pay. It's like a paid
I was gonna
Twitter.
ask about that.
Twitter Blue.
Do you like that?
I mean, look,
to
it's
pay for
cool.
it?
I guess if you're on Twitter and like that is your avenue for social media, like and marketing for your business and stuff like that, I could see why you would want to make the investment and say whatever they're charging to keep that blue check, which is why that gives you your validity. Fine, you know, but to charge people just to be like, oh, well, now you can edit your tweets and now this is what makes you valid on Twitter. Now, if you don't have this,
I think it just loses credibility.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
It's-
don't
So
think
you don't like
No,
the,
I don't like it because, like, when you see someone with a blue check mark, you're like, oh, like this is a celebrity.
Status.
You think
now it's just
status.
somebody who could pay
Now it's
for
just
it.
like, oh, now if you could afford it, you can have a blue check mark. So I think it just loses credibility. And a blue check mark to me was a big deal.
No,
Yeah.
I know
If
it
someone
was.
with a blue check mark
I
likes
wanted
my,
it.
That's
my
why I
stuff,
wanted to
I'm
ask.
like, ooh.
Yeah, I wanted to
I
ask.
wanted it.
He got a blue check mark and he liked my
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Right.
you know, like,
Yeah.
that's
Meant
something.
I've had verified accounts like my stuff and comment on my stuff, like verify like real celebrities, real like athletes comment back and stuff like that, and like journalists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it'll be like some other dude
Yeah.
with a verified account allegedly, and he's just like he follows 9,000 people and then he has 10,000 followers. So I'm like, all
Oh,
right,
yeah, no.
whatever. But like, who are you?
Yeah. I don't like it.
What do you do? Exactly.
Yeah.
How
That's
about you?
interesting.
What do you think about it?
I don't know.
He been off social media. You don't know what's going on.
Been off it. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know, Pam. I
I don't even know how I feel about Elon Musk, like
Yeah.
doing all that.
I
Like, what are
don't
you
get
doing?
where I don't get where like knowing who he is, like what does Twitter have to do with what you're doing? Like
I don't know.
see
He bought it for the free speech. That's what he's all on this free speech thing.
Right.
That's what the origin of this purchase was. I don't know why he would spend 80 million or whatever, however much, some egregious number that he paid
something.
just to do like all these weird, quirky changes. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Did you guys
Waste
hear
of money
there
if you
were
ask me.
Twitter, there were a lot of Twitter bots though that they found. That there was a
Twitter-
lot of fake accounts.
Oh yeah, I mean they
Yeah.
could have found those without Elon Musk.
Instagram finds
You
them
could
all the
tell
time.
who the Twitter bots are on Twitter because they have like some weird name and then it's like 72 numbers of like random numbers.
Right.
It looks like pi. It's weird.
Yeah.
After that's like the account is like all numbers, so you can always tell
Yeah.
who it is.
But back to your question, Pam. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like it's weird to pay $8 and you're not really verified.
Yeah.
Like anybody could just do it. So, yeah, I feel the same way you feel.
Like you aren't valid, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
Not
care
really
what you say.
verified.
Yeah.
You come to
Yeah,
my
yeah,
hood, you can have your blue check.
my hood.
You not valid.
You're not really verified.
I'm valid off Twitter.
You know?
off Twitter.
And then in entertainment, we also had Johnny Depp's trial. Trial.
I'm bothered.
I want to hear what you got to say.
I'm
Kat.
bothered by how into that everyone was.
Yeah, I didn't get what the big deal was either.
It was a defamation,
defamation,
suit.
yeah.
So she was doo-dooing in his bed or something like
That's
that?
the only thing I remember.
She took a doo-doo in his bed.
I need to
That's
hit the-
nasty.
Do I have the bra button somewhere?
Yeah.
need
Bruh. Right? She doo-dooed in his bed and like did like she was doing weird stuff, like weird nasty stuff. Like, but then I'm like, why is everybody so into it? I don't get it. Do you?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't understand
I don't
it.
know. I think what got me into it because I heard that people were like taking, like I guess supporting her, or like I don't know. I guess like taking her side, and it sounded very. And I was kind of leaning towards Johnny's side.
I mean, she is
Like,
if those things are true, she is an abhorrent person. If you was really doo-dooing in this man's bed, and I think they have pictures of fecal matter
Oh
in
my
this
gosh.
man's bed.
Ugh.
I mean, that is irreprehensible. I don't even know
yeah, it was just strange.
what even brings a person to do that. And then she's calling them names, and there's physical abuse. Like, I get it, but like, why was it such a big deal? I don't get it.
Yeah,
I
I don't
love
know.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And Amber Heard is cool. Like, I don't really had no beef with her. She's like an alright, pretty cool actress. I didn't understand. Like, I didn't think either of them were big enough, like,
all
celebrities
that attention.
to make as much noise as they did for having a divorce, which happens in Hollywood all the time.
Yeah, it was,
Daily.
I wasn't really on social media, so I didn't know what was going on with that one.
Crazy.
So, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all ready for the next topic?
Yep.
All right. All right, y'all. So let's jump into insane moments of 2022. What we got, Pam?
Insane.
One insane moment was poor Asia Womack, 21 years old. She was shot after beating a man at a basketball game.
Hold this L, bro.
At a basketball game, she
Hold
beat
this.
him
Hold.
in a basketball game.
I'm
and
not
therefore
laughing at that
lost her
situation.
life for being a winner.
Wow.
That is insane.
You see the things I'm talking about? Like, these are the senseless acts of violence. This
Yeah.
girl's 21 years old.
Yep. in
Why?
Texas.
Why is whatever that happened on that basketball court that serious enough to
Yeah.
take this girl's life?
And he like went home, got his gun, and came back. Like he had time to like
To calm himself down, think about
to
it.
like think about what he was about to do.
Are you
Like,
serious?
Yes.
I didn't know
That's
that
terrible.
part. Wow.
When I read when I was listening to the interview, one of the family members said like he had time, like he went home.
Wow.
There was time to like, yo, once you home, just go sit at home.
Just stay home.
Just chill out.
Like,
Just take the
you
L.
came back out to show what are
You
you showing
that-
everybody that oh look I'm tough. I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot this girl.
You that
I'm the
mad,
one-
bro?
yeah.
21 years
You
old.
that mad?
I can't
That's
see what
crazy,
point could
yeah.
possibly have been proven by him coming back to kill the girl.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy, bro.
Stupid.
Insane.
Stupid.
Oh, people got angry.
That is
I
insane.
guess she killed his ego because damn, that's
That's the
crazy.
only
Right.
thing. That's the only thing it could be.
That's crazy.
And speaking
bro.
of insane, what do you guys think about the Jeff Dahmer
oh
Netflix
my goodness.
documentary or series? Oh my God.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Listen,
Vania, hold on. Did you watch it? Because
I
you
did.
never watch stuff. Okay,
You don't
thank
watch
you.
that stuff?
How-
Yeah.
Thank you,
Like,
Vania.
how-
Did watch it?
Finally, you watched something.
Sleep? Like, were you guys able to sleep at night? Like, I had trouble sleeping. Like, this normal
No, for real.
man,
For real.
like, I couldn't believe. And then he even when he with the whole age, I don't know who hasn't watched. I'm sorry if I'm ruining it for those.
Spoiler alert.
Well, it's the end
But
of your
with-
recap. You
with
should
the
have
la-
watched
with
it.
the Asian family. Like when he like
That was terrible.
was sad.
like the judge was like, you just need another chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
You
was
just
They
need
kept
another
letting him go.
chance. I'm
Exactly.
like, he just.
But that's the funny thing about it, Pam, is because why was this seemingly normal guy able to just keep getting through the system?
Yeah.
He kept having it was one thing after another that they could have stopped this guy, and he ended up killing what 17 people or something like that.
17 people,
They
bro.
could have stopped him
And if
after the
that-
first one. And the crazy thing is that Asian family you're talking about, he first got
He
caught
murdered-
with the
yeah,
brother.
with the
Brother.
And the
Yeah.
brother got away.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he kills the younger brother in the
younger
same family. Like it was just
And the neighbors who killed me, like
called how many times?
oh my God! And she was like, "Did you check on that Asian baby?
Yeah.
Did you guys check on that
No.
Asian baby?"
Yep.
And
Yep.
they
They
did
sure
not
did.
do anything.
It's
You
so
know what's
crazy.
crazy? You remember the black neighbor when she was
Glenn, I
like
think her name was Glenda.
Glenn?
Yeah.
When she was like, "There's this nasty smell. I don't know why I smelt that
Yeah.
smell."
I know, right? Like,
When
she
they said-
smelled
Yeah, I
it. Like,
felt
you
I
just-
felt like this is what death smells like. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, listen, like I knew about Jeffrey Dahmer, like eating people and stuff like that, but I didn't. I have to admit, I didn't know all the intricacies of that
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and then it wasn't like, dude, he had just dead bodies just laying around his house.
apartment.
The
That's
cops
crazy.
came to his house,
Yo.
his apartment,
And
while
if
he
that
had a
one
dead
dude
body
didn't
laying in the
escape-
bed, and he did it, and they let him go.
If
Like,
that
you
one
don't
dude,
smell that?
yeah.
Like,
Right.
If
Like,
that one dude didn't escape, he would have got more.
kept
That's what I
going.
said.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
would've
crazy.
kept going.
yeah,
That
well,
one guy got out of
What
it.
was the name of the guy? I can't
I
remember
forgot.
his name, but
I forgot. Yeah.
thanks to him that he was able to get out.
Oh my
It
He
god.
was
had
so-
like played
and
his
he-
game.
And
So
he
crazy.
barely got out. Like,
Yeah.
it
Just
was
barely.
like 30 locks. He had to.
Oh my God.
He
Yeah.
had to guess which one. That was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That was the thing. It was a wild situation that he
Oh
had in
my
that,
God.
and that's what it is. It's like the point I was making before is like this white dude is able to just be like in the court. That's what they look at him and say, "Oh, he ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
He's like a normal
You
guy,
just
just
need
a
a second
nerd."
chance.
Yeah,
Like,
he needs. It's like, why is he afforded that second chance? This dude out here eating people.
And it was
He don't
so-
deserve a second
That's
chance.
the crazy part is that he was eating people. He was cutting heads off,
And
cutting
the-
body
the-
parts off.
Yeah.
Like,
The
He tried to give the neighbor a sandwich. Remember that?
Yeah,
She
that
said,
was
"I
nasty.
am not eating that." She's like, "What is this?" He said, "It's meat." I was like,
Nah. Yo, that was nasty.
she said, "No, I don't."
Yeah, that was nasty. That was nasty. But yo, the fascination that he had
Yeah.
when he
The
saw
dead
the
stuff.
guts and the
Yeah.
Oh, when they were doing the
insect-
taxidermy?
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah,
was
all that
crazy.
nasty stuff. He was like that turned him on. Like
Yeah.
he loved it.
Nuts.
That was crazy.
Sicko.
Oh my
That
gosh.
was
And when he got arrested, the dad's like, "Yeah, we're gonna plead insanity." He's like, Like he was like, Dad, like no, like
I'm
I know
not
what I
insane.
was doing.
I knew what I was doing.
Yo, he was like calm, no remorse.
Part of it was that he kept getting away with it.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what it
crazy.
was. He had a compulsion, yes, but the fact that he got away with it that first time
It was like
is
10
what
years of it,
Yeah,
right?
like the jogger, right? The jogger that
yeah,
he was
between
supposed to
that
give a ride to
That
a
was his
concert.
first kill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was just so many things. And remember the one he had in the garbage bags in the car?
Yeah, that he got
and he
pulled
gets
over.
pulled over. The cop doesn't say anything.
Nope.
He just like lets him go. Like
Yep.
it's
Yep.
nuts.
That's
No.
crazy.
So that was a big
And he was-
insane. I mean, this happened back again. Are we aging ourselves? Because this happened.
Yeah.
That was in what? The early 90s, 93? Yeah.
Early
Yeah.
90s.
I also didn't know that I thought it was like something that sounds like something that happens in like the 70s.
Yeah.
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 Like
Yeah.
a wild time.
We was just
Yeah.
That was
alive and
nasty.
around.
Yeah.
Highly recommend watching though. I mean, look, it's nasty
it was
stuff, but I highly
definitely
recommend
great.
watching the show. Great series.
But
Yep.
the way he was frying hearts, like it was chicharrones. Ugh, it was
Yeah.
nasty. Oh,
He was doing a lot of weird things.
So gross. So gross.
And then, sadly, we had Nicole Linton. She had a car crash.
This
she had
one-
a fiery car crash, killed about 6 people.
This one was
She was going
sad.
at like 105 miles an hour. Like her foot was like all the way down on the gas pedal. Literally.
Where was
pedal
this
to the
at?
This is
metal.
in where Nipsey's from, Crenshaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In California. And
Yeah.
she
Do I know this girl,
killed-
Nicole? What is it?
She
Nicole
like
Linton.
ran into another car.
What is she famous?
But here's the no, she
No.
was a nurse. She wasn't
She was
famous.
a
Okay.
nurse, yeah.
Yo, when she hit the car, people were saying the baby flew out.
She had a baby in the car?
No,
No,
the,
she
the
hit
car
the
that
car.
she hit.
It had a baby.
There was an 11-month-old's baby.
Oh my God.
Baby flew out the car, landed in the other side of the street. Sorry, I gotta put my mic close to my mouth.
Oh my goodness.
And people try to give the baby CPR. They're already done. The mom was pregnant.
Yeah.
Mom was
She
pregnant.
was laying across the side of
Pregnant
the
with
street.
an
She hit the
11-month-old.
car so
She hit
hard.
the
She was
car
going
like-
104.
Yeah,
like the force blasted
And then-
them out of the car.
And
yeah.
I saw another car. There was another story where another car hit a pole, and there was 2 girls in there, and they were trapped. The car started burning in fire, and they were like knocking on the window trying to get out, and then they were just,
Jeez.
yeah, they just burned to
Talk
death.
about
And they said
insane.
it was her mental health that caused her to just
pedal to
flip.
the
That's what I
metal.
was thinking. Because
Yeah.
like, what are like?
That she was
But-
having like a manic episode.
Oh, okay.
But in court, they found out she had mad other accidents, and they never like suspended her license. And
Oh,
Nothing.
wow.
They
Yeah,
just
that was
let it go.
crazy,
So
yo.
it-
Like, that case is
similar
still
type of
ongoing.
accidents that were like,
Yeah,
you know,
that case is still
reckless
ongoing. It's
driving
crazy.
related type stuff.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like
Jesus.
that
They should've
case,
been
I'm
like,
following
you
up
can't
all the
drive,
time.
man.
But that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that case
Yeah.
sounds crazy. Yeah,
that's a crazy
So
case.
wait, did she live or she died too?
She's perfectly fine. She only had
After going 100 miles an hour, blasting into somebody.
She only had a what you call that on your
Arm
elbow?
brace.
The arm brace. That's
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
That's all she had.
Yeah, she had.
She was fine.
God
So
worked
they were
like
trying
that.
to get her
yo.
for murder because she was
God
going
worked. That is
104.
murder. That is 100% murder. If anything, it's
Yeah.
voluntary manslaughter. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, maybe so, but you know you're going to. I mean, she was having a manic episode, so
Yeah.
you know, I don't know.
There was
But-
rumors at first that she was arguing with her boyfriend
On the phone or something?
On the phone after they broke up, but I don't know.
That makes sense.
That don't make you drive 100 miles per hour
He was still, yeah.
in traffic.
Yeah.
On a, yeah, like it wasn't even like on the highway. This is
No,
it's on the I-10.
No, it's like interstate,
Interstate,
like
yeah.
in the hood.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it's crazy. She just ran through a red light at like 80 to 100 miles per hour.
Wow.
It was crazy.
insane.
Yeah, that's sick,
Wow.
man. So many crazy moments in
Lost.
2022.
And all around mental health. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy.
That's it.
Mental health has been such a topic.
That's
It
it.
has.
And then lastly, average gas in 2022. What do you think it was, Cash?
Listen,
The average price for gas
it's over average for the year
for 2022.
$3.94.
How about you, V? What do you think?
I'm gonna say like 4.29.
I'm gonna say like $6-7 because it was high as hell.
$5.
Yeah,
That's average for the country.
Yeah.
That's terrible
That's
for
a
the
lot.
Damn, I was way low.
Joe Biden. Do your job.
It's not his job.
Kamala Harris.
It don't have nothing to do with
Do
it.
your
In
job.
California, they were paying like $6-7.
Yeah.
It don't have nothing to do with them.
Yo,
Somebody
that's
gotta
a
do
lot of
something.
money for
Somebody got to do
gas.
something. They're the easy ones to blame though. But it's
And
supply.
Kamala, where you been at? I don't see her nowhere.
seen her ever.
Cash, you're more into politics.
I
Can you
haven't
tell
seen
me
her
where
at
she
all.
at?
She was on the. She was up there with Joe.
Besides that-
when Brittany got home.
Yeah, that's it. Where she been at?
They pop up for the good moments. That's for sure.
Last
Listen,
time I saw her was
that's
she was
what.
like, we did it, Joe.
Yeah.
We did it,
We
Joe.
did
That
it,
she was in her
Joe.
workout. We
Yeah.
did it, Joe. That was last time I saw her. I
Yeah,
hadn't seen her since.
they ain't did nothing since.
So what's the
ain't seen her
problem?
They
since.
did it, and that's it.
What's
We
the problem?
did it,
Why
Joe.
was gas? Why are we in inflation right now? Why is
Supply
things
and
through the
demand,
roof?
I guess. Look, I never understood the supply and demand equation. That's something that a business major maybe has to explain to me, how the oil does not be less, but the price continues to go up like there's less of it. So I don't know.
And don't we make oil in the States, or do we? Is it all?
Yeah,
imported?
it's.
We obviously don't know.
I don't know, but I know that it shouldn't be $5. Why should it be $5 when in '98 we were able to power the same cars? $20 fill up your tank.
$20.
20 years ago. Yeah. So why now?
I remember $5 used to be good, yo.
Yeah.
$5 on
Get you
whatever.
one.
Yeah.
I don't think I was driving around
You'll be
that
good.
That was how I was
$5.
getting through a whole week of school and everything like that. Like, you know what I mean? You go to school, back home, whole week.
You were all
Crazy.
set.
And oil too, right? I mean, I know you just brought up oil, but the cost of oil at home.
Oh yeah,
Like,
way up.
That
It's
was
like
that used
$6
to
a gallon.
yeah, that used
Some
to be
people
like,
were talking
like
about
2
it
years
was-
ago. It was like $2.
Yeah.
My
That's
buddy
crazy.
said it was like $700 something to fill
Yeah,
up
that's
his tank.
Yeah, for us,
crazy,
it was like
bro.
It went up to like 1,000.
That's
See,
crazy.
That's insane, man. That's
Totally crazy.
Wow.
So the cost of living is going up. Wages refuse to rise, and the only people who are getting money is the people on the top. Why is that? That's not right. Why are we broke? Because we got to spend all our money on gas. That's why.
That's it.
And
That's all good. Pamela, we need to see you more.
You did it, Joe.
you did it,
We
Joe.
waiting for you, though.
Let's switch things up, yo.
I feed David.
All right, y'all. So let's switch things up. So remember in 2019, you gave away your first award. the
Yeah,
Achievement
man.
Award.
He took aromated water, word. That's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, that
Listen.
was crazy. So who's your achievement award this year? And before you present,
Okay.
let me do the honors here.
Okay. Drum roll,
You know what I'm
please.
saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me do the honors here.
Drum roll. Yeah, you got to hold on to it because I got to read this.
exclusive. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
exclusive. We actually got a physical award. This
I
year.
like
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
We're going to
It's a
send this to
microphone.
my guy after I announce it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
It's a
So,
We Break Silence microphone.
so
love it.
There you
our
go.
winner for our achievement award this year, not as impressive as turning air into water, but this guy right here, he did something that no one has ever done before. Bad Bunny,
Bad Bunny, baby.
Benito Martinez Ocasio,
Bad Bunny,
he is
baby.
setting records out here. So Bad Bunny ends the year as the top touring act of 2022.
Yep.
He grossed $373.5 million from 1.8 million in ticket sales over 65 shows. That's from Billboard Box Score, and that number doesn't even include his last 20 Latin American stadium shows. That makes him the first act who doesn't perform in English to ever top the year-end tally. That's unbelievable stuff. So
Selfie, say cheese.
say cheese.
That's the only part I know.
That's it. So I got a little
don't know
bit
the
more on
Spanish
this.
part, Pam.
There's some more numbers because I gotta give you guys the numbers. I'm gonna get through it, and it's just a lot of. I'm reading it straight off of Billboard. Okay, so the world's hottest tour broke venue records in 12 of 15 U.S. markets that it hit, including Chicago, D.C., and New York,
That's
where he
crazy.
played Yankee Stadium. So he played Yankee Stadium. All told, the North American leg of the tour averaged $11.1 million per show.
My
He
goodness.
made $11 million per show in the U.S. The biggest per show average gross by any artist in any genre in box score history. That's dating back to the 1980s. So it doesn't even end there, right?
Damn.
He also became the only artist to ever launch separate tours, each topping 100 million in the same calendar year. His stadium tour launched after he played his 35-day El Ultimo Tour del Mundo, an arena tour that earned him $116.8 million from 35 shows. So he did a separate show, 65, a separate tour of 35 shows. Each of them made over 100 million. That is truly an achievement. He now is taking a much deserved vacation. Bob Bunny, Boppy, This for you, baby. This for you. Me and June, we need to go to the beach or something.
Say cheese.
Me and you, we go to Manhattan Beach. Manhattan Beach. Me and you. Selfie. Say cheese. Titi me pregunta.
Wasn't it 8 years ago he was working at a grocery store in Puerto Rico?
Yes, he
Turned
was.
it around.
Yep.
8 years ago.
Amazing, That's amazing.
His whole life around.
Everything.
So
Amazing.
quickly.
Less than 10
Wow.
years. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that those numbers are crazy,
years,
right?
Yeah,
Pam?
absolutely.
Yeah, he only been out for what, like 4 or 5 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those numbers are wild. I had to make sure I got
And
through
his
that.
album is still bumping in my car. Like that was
Wow.
the best album. Like every
believe it.
song is a hit.
Every
Like,
single one. It's
Wow.
every single one.
Wow,
It's
wow.
like so
Pam,
catchy.
it's crazy. You know I don't know that much Spanish. I know like words, I know stuff.
Yeah.
But like I hear that is the only album. My sister said that she's like, it's the only like music that I'll hear and I don't even care that I don't know what he's saying. Like
and I
it
don't skip a
feels
song.
good.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't
His
skip a
music
song.
is different. Like it feels good.
Bunny.
So shout out to Bad Bunny,
Yes,
man.
He is definitely
dope.
a genius. He
Wow.
has
That's
the right
amazing.
team.
Unbelievable team. And from what I understand, his shows, they're like extravagant. Like the budgets
Yeah.
that they're doing on the shows. Like, I don't know how much of this money he's bringing home or how much he got to pay back to the label for putting on these shows because they're crazy. But look, to make $100 million from 2 separate tours in the same year is unbelievable. Selling out stadiums, selling out arenas. That's what it's all about, man. Shout out to Bad Bunny.
Shout out to Bad Bunny.
And
baby.
he seems like a cool, like a good DJ.
He's probably mad cool, yo. I want to hang out with him.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with him. Like, even just do anything cool. I don't know. I got to get my bread up, though.
That's good.
Apparently.
Like all the way up. Like all the way up. He not talking to people like us.
Congrats to our 2022 Achievement Award winner.
Word. So next, we're gonna have the fashion. Oh, I can't believe it.
Ooh.
Fashion Awards presented by Pamela Rosario.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so keeping
Want
it
me to
in
hold
the
this for you?
Latin genre.
You want me to hold it for
Okay.
you?
Yes, please hold it. So I'm going to give my fashion award to the lovely and beautiful Zoe Saldana.
Ooh.
I absolutely love Zoe. Have you guys seen From Scratch? You
I
guys
haven't
watch?
seen
I know
it
you
yet.
guys probably because guys don't
No,
watch
I
it.
want to watch it because I started it, but I was like, this is too slow for me off the start.
Yeah,
So it gets
does
better.
Get a little slow.
Wait,
but
Okay.
It gets better.
Pull on your heart.
Yes. She is just so timeless. Her style is so timeless. She just
Dope.
looks great.
Dope.
She just recently did the Avatar premiere. She looks
Oh, yeah,
amazing
that's
in
new.
that. Oh my God. She's just always, all of her styles is always on point. And like I said, it's just very timeless. She wears simple but elegant. She just looks red carpet ready.
got great skin
all the time.
tone.
She really
yeah.
does.
Great
Everything looks
skin
good on
tone.
her. Even on the show, like she looks great in every episode.
Of course.
She really did a great job.
I love her in Colombiana.
Yeah, and La Colombiana, she did her thing. And even Avatar now, she did her thing. She looked really good.
I'll tell you.
So my fashion award
Shout out
goes
to Zoe.
Zoe Saldana.
Shout outs to
Her,
Zoe.
her husband took her last name.
Whoa.
Oh, how do you
That's-
guys like that?
That's different.
I don't know about that.
I mean, look,
It's
I like
different.
my last name.
He
It's
did take-
one syllable.
She's a brand. Think
Right,
about
she's
it.
a
Saldana
name.
is a brand. I
Yeah.
mean, he kept his. I think he kind of hyphen.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
That makes sense though, because if she changed,
I
her
think
name,
hyphenated
like,
names are going to get into it. My son's last name is hyphenated.
Is it?
He's got his mom and my last name. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
We
That's
wanted to get
true.
into it. She did so much work, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
She deserves.
She deserves.
She deserves
She
it.
deserves a spot in that birth certificate.
Yeah, for sure.
So mine goes to the lovely and beautiful Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana.
So Zoe,
It makes sense though. If your name is making you money,
yeah.
we changing what?
Facts.
You know.
Facts.
Yep.
Listen,
So-
my name is bringing checks. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, yo.
So yes, I love her. I love her style. I love her timeless simplicity, her elegance.
Yeah.
everything.
Congratulations.
She always brings it at every
She
premiere
does.
show. She
I
always
like
does
it.
her thing.
I like to see those red carpet looks.
Yeah.
And she's got a long, like, slender
And
look
she has
too.
a
She's-
great figure.
Yeah,
Yep.
great figure.
Yes.
That's what I was saying.
Yes,
That word I was looking. She has a great
definitely.
figure to like
Yeah.
dresses just be looking good on her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Congrats
So-
to the two
Congrats.
awardists. That's what's
Yes. Bob Bonnie.
up. Let's switch things up. This is one of our favorite segments on our show, the Vivint.
Oh, the
Oh,
week.
yes. Yes.
Usually you do Vivint for the week, but now you're doing the 2022 Vivint for the year.
Yeah,
So
I
what we
mean-
got, Vanya?
I don't know if it counts for the year because this
Okay.
happened like super recently.
Okay,
This
okay.
happened on the 12th.
Okay.
Got you.
But I'll just read the part of the article. A New Orleans Police Department employee, okay, who was moonlighting as an Uber driver, was stabbed to death by a passenger in what a sheriff said was a random act of deadly violence. So this woman, Yolanda, I don't know if it's Dylan or Dillion, she was 54, worked for the New Orleans Police Department, wasn't a cop or anything.
Not a
She
cop,
just
but
worked
just worked
for
for the police department,
for
yep.
the department, and was on the side Uber driving.
Yeah.
You know, it's 2022. We
Gotta
need
get that money up. You need side hustle.
Side hustling. So this passenger gets in and kills her. And they found him at a hotel. I think the hotel that she had picked him up from. His name was Brandon Jacobs, 29 years old. They said that he stated that he woke up yesterday morning and decided he was going to kill someone.
Oh my God.
That was it.
That was it.
Oh my God.
Mental
And
health.
so they
but
had-
that's not even mental health. That's straight evil.
It's like
I'm not putting mental health on that one.
That's how you don't want to play it on everybody.
That's
Right.
evil.
Some
That's
people
evil.
just wake up and want to kill somebody.
That's
not
evil.
only did he kill her, but then he also went and posted a video of the aftermath of the stabbing on social media.
So like she's like
This
bleeding and
dude's
stuff,
sick
and
and
he just
evil.
posted it.
On Facebook, yeah.
Wow.
They had to get that taken down. And it says, we asked him specifically, how did you pick her? His response was, I didn't pick her. Uber picked her. Meaning that she was a random person that
So
picked him up
anybody
that
who
day.
came anybody who came to get him, he was gonna kill that person.
Pretty
That's
much.
awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
So-
evil. I'm not even gonna put. I'm not
Pure
even gonna
evil.
put mental health
It's
with that
evil.
one. That's
Jeez.
evil.
And then the article goes into, describing who she was. She was a breast cancer survivor.
Yeah.
Of course, the department loved her. She was working participating actively in church, working her day job at the NOPD, attending classes to get her PhD in sociology. Like she just had
A lot
all
going
these
on, yeah.
things going on for her.
Trying to better
And
herself
one more thing,
still, even
Vania,
at 50.
she was taking care of her mom.
Right.
And
Oh,
she was
yes.
the only child.
Wow.
Yeah,
And her mom has
And
cancer.
her mom has
Wow.
cancer
Oh my
as well.
God.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Worse and worse.
That's pure
So
evil.
just driving Uber on her downtime for
Yeah.
some extra money and lost her life. So
Awful.
it's
Awful.
just like insane.
It
Like
is sad.
honestly, in this day and age, you really have to be careful. Like I feel like any little thing that you're doing, going to the grocery store,
know.
Yeah.
hopping in an Uber,
That's facts.
staying
My head
inside
be
of
on a
hotel.
swivel all the time now.
That's facts.
Listen, like you really have to just be on alert because stuff like this happens
Yeah.
so often now.
And it's inevitable. Like she didn't. What could she have done differently? Nothing.
There's nothing.
You know.
She was doing what she did every day.
Yeah. Vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so
Working.
sad.
Because Uber, that's working,
Yeah.
That's crazy to think that's, it's so awful.
Right.
So awful. I don't even know. I have no words. And I rarely have no words.
Thoughts.
terrible.
That's true. Thoughts and
Yeah.
prayers to her family, man.
Honestly,
That's
100%.
and just, yeah, be careful out there.
Louisiana, right?
Yeah, Louisiana.
That's crazy. Wow. All right. Well, thank you for that, Vania.
Yes.
Honey.
It sucks switching up from a crazy
know.
moment, but we're in the last part of the recap here, and this is me and Kash's favorite part.
Yes.
Gonna shout out all the champions that we had so far.
Oh, yes.
2022. So
Right? You got the list?
I got the list. So
I got the list. It's in my phone.
I'll start with
Run
the
them all.
NBA. I got it. I start with the NBA. Shout outs to the Golden State Warriors. That was a surprising. Not that the finals are surprising.
Yes.
We didn't see the Warriors going to the finals in the beginning of the year.
Right,
They
right,
were
right.
Struggling.
Exactly.
And the
So-
big three didn't play out till the playoffs.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and that's what I'm
so-
saying. They didn't even get everybody back. I
Yeah.
don't think it's surprising.
Yeah,
that,
that's what I'm saying.
In that regard, the surprising part exactly is that they were able to get there while
Yes.
still putting their team
Yes.
back together
Yes.
the whole
Yes.
way through.
And Clay was off for 2 years,
Yeah.
and he was still trying to. He's
Yeah.
still to this day trying to find his rhythm.
And they're one of the better teams. They were one of the better teams leading up to coming into the playoffs and everything like that.
Correct. Yeah. So, so up next, man, the NFL, the Los Angeles Rams. That was a crazy Super Bowl, Cash.
The Rams Bengals Super Bowl was wild. The Bengals almost pulled that out too.
I was rooting for who were you rooting for? I was going for the
I
Bengals.
wanted to see Odell get one. It
Really?
was sad that he got
Okay.
hurt right in the
He
beginning.
got hurt.
But
Was it
Odell,
first or second quarter when he got hurt?
it was like the second quarter.
Yeah, it was
right
before
before halftime.
halftime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
But he scored the first touchdown of the game.
He did.
And it's just the dude has been through so much of his career. He's been slandered constantly. So I wanted to see him get what he always said he wanted to get.
Yeah.
He wanted to get that championship.
Yeah, I was happy for him. I was rooting for the Bengals, but I was happy for
For
Odell.
sure, man.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, that was
Shout out to them. They stink this year, though.
Yeah,
this
that's crazy,
season.
right?
They off. I mean, they talk about the Super Bowl hangover.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
going
they
through it
still
right now.
got-
And
yeah,
even to
they
go back
still
to the
got
Warriors, the
Yeah.
Warriors are struggling
Oh,
right
the
now,
Warriors
coming
are
out of the gate
terrible.
early soon.
Yeah, they're bad.
The
But
hangovers, some championship hangovers
but
are real.
Back to the Warriors. I don't think it's the hangover. I think Draymond. He messed
gotta
up
get up
that
out of there?
situation. Yeah.
I think that Draymond punched dude in the face.
Punch, yeah, that
energy
punch.
is off.
It's
Yeah.
like, and the thing about that team that's unique is that it's like old dudes and like young dudes. Like the team is literally split.
There's no
so
one in
it's like
between, yeah.
You punch one of the
Yeah.
old dudes, punch one of the young dudes. So now the young dudes is like, man, I can't stand Draymond.
None of them was feeling it. Kevin Looney let Draymond know straight up, yo, I didn't like what you did.
I don't like that.
A lot of guys didn't like what Draymond did, yo. So
Guys
I think
fight.
Draymond kind of messed that up.
I think the chemistry is bad, and because they are a championship team, they're going to be able to mask it a little bit longer, but they're losing right now.
Yeah. It's
So
crazy.
it's started to spill out on the court, which makes things, interesting.
Yes.
All right, next one, Cash. MLB, the Houston Astros, man.
Dusty Baker, man. Shout out to Dusty Baker. When they brought him in there, it was after that Astros cheating scandal where they won the World Series.
That's right.
And then they fired. So
Yeah.
they were stealing signs. Like when the pitcher gives a sign to they were stealing signs from the other team in like a very creative way. So they fired the old manager. They brought in Dusty Baker to try to kind of clean things up. He had never, as a man, he won one as a player, a championship, but he never won one as a manager. So he's been through some terrible losses in the playoffs that knocked his teams out. But it was just really good for him to see him get one and get it the right way. It was, it was just, and it was a dope series too. The Astros beat the Phillies.
I was rooting for the Phillies because
Me
my
too,
Sixers.
kinda.
And you were going for the Eagles, probably.
You
so.
and your Philly team.
we nice like that.
Last major league team, the NHL, the Colorado Avalanche.
I don't watch a lot of hockey, but I was
gonna say,
into
y'all
this.
actually watch?
No, I don't watch a lot of
not
hockey.
really.
But this team that won, they were scoring mad goals.
Yeah.
It was like a Mighty Ducks movie.
Yeah.
Like they were scoring. Like this team was exciting. They played really fast. Like I'm not into hockey like that. Admittedly.
I actually watched
I
a
like
lot
the
of
Rangers.
hockey this year because of the Rangers.
Yeah,
I like the Rangers too.
And they were good
That's
last
the
year.
only New York team I
They
like.
were almost. They were in the conference
that's
final.
why I was really into it last year, Vania,
And I
because the
was-
Rangers was far, and it's been since the '90s,
Yep.
right? Since the Rangers.
Well, they last got back to like the final was in like 2015.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
before that, it
Okay.
was like 94.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay,
It was like a long
They
time.
made it
yeah.
seem like it was forever.
Well, you think about it, 2015 was kind of long ago. It was like 7 years ago.
You're right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Word. Yep. And then this is not a major league sport, but we have to shout out the country Argentina who won the World Cup
World
today.
Cup
That
today.
was
Yep.
crazy.
Shout out to Argentina.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
That is pro sports.
What?
They're all pros.
That's another thing in your list you didn't watch?
No, I didn't realize.
You didn't know that happened this morning?
I did not.
So
That was the World
France,
Cup
it was
finals.
France versus Argentina, World Cup finals.
I thought there were more games to come.
Nah,
The last one was
the
today.
last one was
This morning.
today.
And it was unbelievable. Went all the way down to penalty kicks.
Yo, it was crazy.
It was unbelievable.
I
That
watched
game
it this morning.
Argentina was up 2, and then they were tied. Then France came back in the second half, tied it 2-2, and then they went into extra time. One person scored, they went up 3. Next person scored, now it's tied 3-3. And then they got to go to PKs. Oh, it was beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
So Argentina
Yeah, man. So yeah, shout outs to Argentina and shout outs to Messi, right? Because that's
Yeah,
his first World Cup.
one.
That's his
First
first
one.
one?
And they had
World
played
Cup.
in the final. They played in the
That was
final
his dream,
and lost.
and he finally did it.
You want to see that?
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
the
yeah.
GOAT, man.
Yeah, he is. This is like watching Michael Jordan do it.
Yeah,
So,
seriously.
It was nice.
Seriously.
But yeah, man, that's all we got, man, for the recap 2022. Oh, I can't believe it
2022
news.
is in the bag.
It was great, man. It was.
It's over.
This year again flew by so quick. A lot happened. A lot
Lot
of
happened.
sad moments.
Yes.
Jeffrey Dahmer is crazy as hell.
Crazy.
Pamela doesn't do anything. I'm sorry. Let me leave Pamela though.
Oh my God.
But nah, it was a crazy year, yo. But we hope to see you guys soon. We're trying to pull some strings to bring the show back because we miss y'all. But if y'all miss us, we still have all our own interviews on YouTube, on iHeartRadio.
Yes.
We're on
Yes.
mostly every platform. So yeah,
Get
man,
'em
go
out
ahead,
there.
check all them old interviews out, man.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
yeah.
They might be old, but they're new to you if you haven't seen them before.
Yeah.
And they're good. There's some good people on the show. So
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, for
a lot
sure.
of people to check out.
For sure. You guys have any closing moments or closing talks?
Look, man, everybody just have a good 2023.
Yes.
I hope
Happy
you
New
get
Year,
everything
y'all.
that you want. I hope that you guys all find your goals and just be great next year,
Yes.
man.
Amen.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Let's-
I'm focused.
Yeah,
Amen.
let's learn our lessons from 2022. Whatever happened, take the
Leave it in
lessons.
20.
Yes. Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
And let's
They're not
have a-
losses, they're lessons.
Yes. And let's pray for a better 2023. Because my 2022 was terrible.
Facto.
I love y'all, man. We'll see y'all. Follow us on all social media platforms at New Villa Radio. I think Twitter is different. We break silence underscore.
Yeah, we break silence underscore.
Elon Musk can have Twitter.
Oh. And I will pay the $8 a month. I'm just playing. I'll see y'all.
All right, y'all. Bye.